Welcome into postgame. The Jets win it in a thriller down to the stretch. 68-67. They end a 7-game losing streak today against the Emporia State Lady Hornets. We're here with the Victoria's head coach, Darin Spence. Coach, wow. First of all, let's talk about the last play. With 1.2 left, you set up a layup for Birnbaum, and boy, that could not have been executed more perfectly by the Jets.
Well, I got a headache the size of my home state of California right now, but great, just a great game for our group.
Yes.
You know, you've seen us and we've been battling, and we just keep talking about just one more. So we had to have one more offensive possession. We had to have one more defensive possession. You know, we had a run, then they had a run, and every time they had the lead, we just said, we got to tie it back up. And then once we get it tied, we can't just stop playing. We got to keep going for that one more. And so, you know, Caitlin Potter set a really good screen there, which we've been telling her for 2 years now. You're such a good shooter, screen. And you know, we've talked about Madison Birnbaum, how much she's come on and what she can be in her college career. But Mac held the ball and made the right pass and didn't panic and made the right pass. I'll say it again, made the exact right pass, and probably should have been an and one too.
They could have been.
Making free throws, but all in all, it's a great win for us. It just, you know, we got a crowd tonight, so that helped.
Yeah.
Emporia brings a lot of people, but it's just a great effort by our team to beat a really good team.
Yeah, I've got some notes here talking about everybody contributing. You talked about that early in the year. Great ball movement. You guys came out with the right kind of energy from the start of the game to the end, and I thought that was huge. But over on the Madison Birnbaum making plays when you needed. Everybody contributed, but she stood out in my mind making the plays when you needed them to happen.
No question. It's been coming on for us. You know, we're at Fort Hays State and we're doing this. We got a lead at half. We're at Central Oklahoma. We got a lead. You know, and now it's about, can you keep going? Can you go 40 minutes plus? And so, yeah, our energy was good. We haven't been practicing really long, you know, which you shouldn't be this time of year. We're not worried about what the other team's doing because we're in a situation where it's about us taking care of the basketball, and we work a lot on the one more pass, one more inside, reverse it, get it out, and we did a good job of that. We were a little bit tentative at times. We got to get so much better on the left than making that step around and throw it with the left hand. But, yeah, I mean, I'm encouraged by what this group of 12 is allowing, how they're allowing us to coach them. And, you know, we coach them hard, and it'd been really easy for them to just go, year's over. You know, we still got something to play for. Yeah. You know, we still got that chance of getting in the conference tournament. So this group's practiced hard. They've had great energy in practices. They've had, you know, obviously before the games, and they're playing loose now. It's just taken us a while to get them to this point. And so, yeah, I couldn't be more proud of a group.
Well, you started off the game, and I know that you were frustrated as you had 5 turnovers in the first 5.5 minutes, and they got out with 8 points off turnovers. But after that, they only scored 5 points off turnovers the rest of the game. What was the problem in the start, and how did you get it corrected so quickly?
I really think it was nerves. You know, I think we were a little fidgety, and rightfully so. That's a tradition-rich program.
Yeah.
I mean, you think back to Emporia State, way back when, you know, when I was at Marymount, a guy named Val Sherling was coaching there. And they had really good teams. And then Brandon Schneider went there and was really good and won national championship. And Jory was there and had great teams. And Toby's come in and added his little thing to it, and they're good. And the thing about Emporia is they're just always so tough. And we talked about it at halftime. They're going to beat you up, you know, and we had to answer that. And I thought we did a better job of decision making, making the right plays, and just having a higher level of confidence.
Well, and obviously you get a win like this, and that builds even more confidence, doesn't it, Bernie?
Yeah, we talked about that too. You guys got to do a better job on Job and Mousey there, and you did at the right time. The times you had mental lapses, they hurt you, but you guys did a good job knowing Yeah, me and Blake talked about it. Hey, make somebody else beat you, and like I said, you guys got that done at the right time, the right place.
Exactly right, and we just had a few little breakdowns and where our kids think they're guarding somebody when they're just in the shadow. Kids like that, and then I say, if she goes to the popcorn stand, you go guard her.
Yeah.
You know, it's the old Hoosiers thing. If she's chewing gum, I want to know what kind it is, right? And so, but they think they're there, and they're really not, because good players, boy, they, you know, what's Mark Jackson say? Hand down, man down.
Yeah.
And but you're right. We made plays. I thought Bailey Hawkins, defensively early on in the second half, just guarded it, kept it in front. She doesn't swing like Faith. Faith wants to knock the ball like Napoleon Dynamite playing tetherball. You know, she just goes and then keeps her hands, and she bothered some shots, and they started missing, and then they started going, oh shoot.
Yeah.
You know, and then the crowd kicked in.
Yeah.
And really got us, which is scary for me, because if we're not used to that here.
Sure.
I mean, how good could we be if that was the norm? You know, we should make every game homecoming game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all in favor of that. Well, 2 games, obviously you're off. Wish you had another game to play, just because you need those games in the standings. Sadly, Missouri Southern did win today over Northwest Missouri. It would have been better for the reverse to happen, but those are the 2 teams you're chasing.
Yeah.
So 1 game back in the win column of both of those teams with 2 left to play. But like Bernie said, all you can do is control your own games.
Yep.
And next up, it's Nebraska Kearney.
Yeah, because we could look back to the games that we gave away.
Sure.
And so whether we're in, whether we're not, it's all up to us. It has always been up to us. And so as long as we can play like this, like we've been playing the last 4 games, you know, whatever happens, happens. And if we don't get in this year, we build and we get back next year. We've been through the league once. We know what it's like a little bit better now, and we just keep growing.
Postseason hopes are alive for the Jets after a thrilling 68-67 win over Emporia State on the NUJetsgear.com postgame show. Coach, congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.